Hey everyone, I'm here again to tell you more about the upcoming physics practical in terms of GCE aspect. Now, last week or 2 weeks ago, we spoke about um, this very practical, and this one is in question one. And here we have the connection, which is the pendulum bulb. We have meter rule and two return stands. You understand? Stopwatch is also provided. But what I am going to tell you today is very important in terms of GCE aspects. Now, it is all about how you can get precautions from any question that is given to you, knowing fully well that you are not going to carry out any practical, because normally when you are carrying out practicals, that is when you can know, you can get precautions of whatever that is given to you. But in this regards, we are going to do it in a way that you will understand. Now, in GCE questions, you are going to the GCE hall with your ruler. I've said it before that the ruler you must go with must be long ruler, not short one, long one. And also you must go in with your mathematical set, complete one. Now the mathematical set must contain your protractor, which is very much important, your short ruler, but you still need the long ruler to carry out any measurement, and every other necessary set square that we have there. Now let's come back to business. If you want to get precautions in GC physics practical, there are things you are going to consider. In fact, majorly you will consider two things. The two things will be based on the diagram. You will consider the diagram that is involved. You will also consider the procedures. So you can get your precautions through the diagram and also through the procedures. Let's assume that I am just a layman, somebody that does not even know anything about this kind of practical, and I now maybe bumped into a question like this. How can I get the precautions taken? Now, as I've said earlier, you can get the precautions through the diagram and also through the procedure. Now, if we go by the diagram, if you look at the diagram critically, you will see that is a kind of diagram that
More music on
is connected.
tunesjam.com.
You understand? It is fixed. You fix something to something.
tunesjam.com.
Do you get that? And you must ensure that the first one you will get through the diagram is, you must ensure a kind of tight connection. If you look at this, you must ensure that the meter rule is tightly clipped. Do you understand that? Is tightly clipped to the two retort stands. Because if you didn't clip the meter rules very well, very tightly, at the end of the day, they will get loose and you will not get the exact thing you are looking for. The experiment may not be perfect. But for the experiment to be perfect, the meter rule must be tightly clipped to the two retort stands. Are you getting me? So that is the number one we can get from the diagram. Do you understand that? Okay, now let us move ahead. After knowing that, you will now come back to the procedure. In the procedure, if you look at it, we are provided with two clamps. They are in the diagram, the two clamps. Then also we are provided with pendulum bulb. The pendulum bulb is showing us a sign of something. This pendulum bulb, you are going to swing it and it will move for some certain oscillations. Here we have for 20 complete oscillations. Exactly. It means time is involved. Since time is involved, we are going to talk about that of the time properly. In that aspect, in that regard, stopwatch will be involved, and to use stopwatch, you will avoid error due to parallax. It means you are going to avoid error due to parallax when reading the stopwatch. Avoiding error due to parallax means if you are reading the stopwatch, you stand straight. As in, if we have the stopwatch in this regard, you stand and take the reading perfectly. But if you stand at an angle trying to take reading, at the end of the day, you will not get the perfect results. Are you with me? You will not get the perfect result. So in that case, we say you avoided error due to parallax when taking the reading from the stopwatch. And there is another thing again. It is not only the stopwatch you are taking reading from. You also take readings from the meter rule. So you avoided error, a parallax error, when taking the reading from the meter rule, and also when reading the stopwatch. This is GCE. The method you are going to use to attempt questions in terms of precautions will be different from normal school exam. Now, this one is, what you say is, I would have, because the question is what the precautions you would have taken. Exactly. Now you say, I would have ensured that I avoided error due to parallax when reading the meter rule, as well as the stopwatch or stop clock. Did you understand that? I've given you two precautions. Exactly. Now, another one is, if you look at the diagram again, this, the two return stands, if care is not taken, since the meter rule is being fastened to it, to the two return stands, the two stands may fall off. So what you may likely do here is, you would have ensured that you place a mass. Exactly. You place a mass on the meter rule, you place a mass on the rotor stand. Exactly, on the base of the two rotor stands, to ensure that the rotor stand does not fall off. Exactly, because if you do that, the rotor stands will not fall. They will remain vertical. Is that taken? That is another precaution that we can get from the diagram. Are you getting me? If you have any question, please you can use the comment section, and just make sure that you subscribe to my channel and listen to this video, and make sure that you complete this video to the end. Enjoy yourself. In our next class, I'm going to bring up another fresh practical. I'll bring out another fresh practical that we are going to consider together. Have a special day. Thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.